We have no time for this. What are we doing out here?
Last night in a dream, a great raven spoke to me and summoned me to this place.
We were summoned here as well.
Who are you, Outlanders?
I am Thrall, son of Duratan, war chief of the Horde.
And I am Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the human survivors of Lordaeron.
You are not welcome here.
Peace, priestess. They've come to aid you against the Legion.
It was you in my dream. But who are you to make such an offer to us?
I am the reason for the Legion's return. Years ago, I brought the orcs into this world, and by doing so, I opened a path for the demons as well. For my sins, I was murdered by those who I cared for most. Despite my death, war raged across the lands of the East for many long years, leaving entire kingdoms devastated in its wake. Now, at long last, I have returned to set things right. I am Medivh, the last guardian. I tell you now, the only chance for this world is for you to unite in arms against the enemies of all who live.
Sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace, bound to the World Tree. We are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon
you. To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits.
Miranda. The undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
What threatens these lands?
Town needs help.
The undead are attacking. Send help.
So be it.
Something is amiss.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Research finished. Our allies' town needs help. Research finished. Research finished. Research finished. Research finished. Research finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
As the goddess wills.
The land and I are one. Anudora. Press the attack! Pathetic wretches. The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Research finished. Research finished. Research finished. Research finished. Our allies' town needs help. Research finished.
I heed the voice.
Has sleep dulled my
Research
senses?
finished.
For Calamdor.
Research finished. Research finished. Our allies' town needs help.
By Elun. Immediately. Induli Retha. In the name of Cenarius. As the goddess wills. So be it. Anudora! By Elun. O Calamdor! As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
What threatens these lands?
Someone opens the line. I heed the voice of Elune.
It shall be done.
By Elune.
By the great winds I come.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
The sleeper has awakened.
I stand ready.
The
I stand
sleeper
ready.
has awakened.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
Our allies' town needs help.
Our time is now.
Someone please the one.
Our time is short.
Once what threatens these lands?
Our allies' town needs help.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you. To the skies.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something
I
is
heed the voice
amiss.
of Elune.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Our time is short.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Our time is now.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. Anudora. How dare you! Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Torfala Nordora. Something is amiss. How dare you! Torfala Nordora. It shall be done. Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds.
My path is clear.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
Anudora.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds, as the goddess wills.
Our allies' town needs help.
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town needs help.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. I heed the voice of Elun.
Goddess, light
Speak
my
your
path.
mind.
Catch. Our allies' town
Seek.
needs help.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Anudora!
Immediately. So be it.
Make it fast. As the goddess wills.
The
My
goddess
wait is
calls.
over.
I stand ready. I stand ready. I stand ready. I stand ready.
Goddess,
Point the way.
light my path. Goddess, light my path. Goddess, light my path. Goddess, light my
Standing
path.
guard. I heed the voice of Elun. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our allies' town needs help.
By Elune.
Vokalamdor.
As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Our allies' town needs help.
Immediately. So be it. Someone threatens the wild.
An allied champion has fallen.
Something is amiss.
Our champion has fallen.
It shall be done.
Our allies' town needs help.
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Our allies' town needs help.
For Kalimdor.
Our allies' town needs help.
I stand ready.
Our allies' town needs help.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
By the great winds
I stand ready.
come.
Waiting on you.
By the great winds I come.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
By the great winds I come.
Our allies' town needs help.
As the goddess wills.
Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help. An allied champion
getting swamped here. We could use some backup.
Allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help. An allied champion is fallen.
Very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Stormrage, show yourself! Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement. They are mustering new forces to send at us.
I stand ready.
Our allies' town needs help.
I stand ready. I stand ready. I stand ready.
The sleeper has awakened. The sleeper has awakened. The sleeper has awakened. The sleeper has awakened.
Ah, the great outdoors.
On your mark.
Ah, the great outdoors.
All too easy.
My strength is yours. Anodora.
I am prepared. For my brothers.
Waiting on you. Hold on.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I do. That's a given.
Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune.
Our time is now.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds?
My strength is yours.
The goddess calls.
allies' town needs help.
We're under attack! Send reinforcements quickly!
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What threatens these lands?
Out with it.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your move.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands? Anudora. As sleep dulled my senses. The land and I are one.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
dulled my senses. Ashtherodanador.
Our allies' town needs help.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
It shall be done.
Let the killing begin. Let the killing begin.
Something is amiss.
Who'd you want to kill? Dewaniwanga.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. Anudora. The land and I are one.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors
Our
have
allies'
engaged
town needs help.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our allies' town needs help.
Something is amiss. It shall be done. For Kalimdor, the land and I are one.
Pathetic wretches.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds? I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
these lands. For Kalimdor, it shall be done.
Ashrathoraman.
Goddess, light my path. Our warriors have engaged my path. Needs help.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged town. Needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
My path is clear.
By the great winds I come. By the great winds
I heed the voice of
come.
Elune.
Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help. Goddess, light my path.
I stand ready.
Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help.
We need help immediately.
An allied champion
Orcs are weak and hardly worth the effort. I wonder why Manaroth even bothered with you.
Our spirit is stronger than you know, demon. If we are to fall, then so be it. At least now, we are free.
Wicked little whelp actually hurt me. Are there none left to stand against the Legion? This is almost too easy. If I had known that this mortal resistance would be so weak, I would have launched this invasion centuries ago.
Priestess, the undead have constructed a final settlement. They are mustering new forces with every passing moment. In position. I walk in shadow. I shall not fear. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Engage the enemy.
Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake.
Your building is complete.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Yes.
Where shall I strike?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Waiting on you. All too easy.
Come, you night elves! Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
Archon's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.
Will heal in time, as will the entire world. The sacrifices have been made. Just as the orcs, humans, and night elves discarded their old hatreds and stood united against a common foe, so did nature herself rise up to banish the shadow forever. As for me, I came back to ensure that there would be a future, to teach the world that it no longer needed guardians. The hope for future generations has always resided in mortal hands. And now that my task is done, I will take my place amongst the legends.